What?
There's my son. There's my daughter. There's my son. There's my daughter. There's my son. There's my daughter. Look, there's my son. There's my daughter. There's my son. There's my daughter. It's my son. It's my daughter. It's my son. Ha. I got 1, 2. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I just no-scoped that kid. I just no-scoped that noob. Was that not a noob? I didn't mean to kill that noob. I didn't mean to knock down that noob. Look, baby. I knocked down a noob. I didn't even know it. I thought it was a skin.
Really?
Yes. I sniped him. And I didn't even know where he went. I might drop some guns for him. I bet he's behind the van.
Dude, you're dance on him, dance on him.
The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci. Now here's a look at the Astros starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, look out for Josh Reddick. You can bet the opposition spent a decent amount of time crafting a game plan to stop this guy, because as he goes, so goes the team. You stop him, you've got a chance to win. You don't, you're probably going to lose.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. We'll see if they have something in the works here with the leadoff hitter aboard and a guy that can really handle the bat in the number 2 spot.
Second baseman.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. In past meetings with Jose Quintana, he's got 3 base hits in 23 at-bats. 7 strikeouts on the stat sheet as well. Murphy with a dive. There's one, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first.
Boy, that was a smooth play, wasn't it? Great job to lay out and make the stop, and
Okay,
then
yo,
to feed
so
the
I
second
got my
from
leadoff
his
runner
knees
on.
for the out. Pretty
Turn,
impressive
no, it's a
display
double
there.
play. No, get back.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. Here's the 0-1. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty, we got a good one behind the dish today in Ed Drummond. Well liked by all people, pitchers, batters, managers. All you want as a player is the ability to talk to someone. And that's what Ed does. He gives you that chance.
Zero, you hit a nail right on the head. He has a real long fuse. He's not afraid to let a hitter or a pitcher, I'm not to say complain about a particular pitch, but he's not the guy that's going to get mad and throw somebody and give him the boot just because a guy doesn't like a pitch, or a pitcher thinks that a pitch is a strike and they call it a ball.
In there, a base hit. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out.
Hey, that's a beautiful job of executing a hit and run right there. Pretty interesting. Must have known he was going to try and get over the heart of the plate right there with something, either fastball or something off speed, because he was coming unglued. 0-0.
In there, now the throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
What?
Really forcing the issue with that steal of second. They already had the guy on third, so now 2 runners in scoring position, and there aren't any force outs other than at first. Pretty good chance to drive in a pair right now.
Shot toward right center. Hayward
Isn't gonna
is
score,
there,
really
and he puts
thought
this
that
one
drop.
away for the 3rd out. So a great job there. And a chance now from the north side of Chicago to check out the Cubs starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
I think
Matt,
it's
I
under
can't
that.
wait to see if Kyle Schwarber can keep it going. He doesn't let the pressure of the big moment get to him. I love watching this guy hit in clutch situations. It's like he takes a deep breath and everything stops in front of him. He plays like the Zen man.
Hector Rondon gets the ball in game 3 of the series. Dan
What?
Plesac, what's the word on it?
Hey, this
I
guy
like
was
him.
super sharp in his last one, only allowing 1 hit. He pitched real.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. And he will run this this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning. First delivery to him on the way. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Moving under it, Gonzalez. 2 gone. Settling in now, Anthony Rizzo, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. No balls and a strike to count. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around right now. Attacking his zone, showing a lot of confidence in his stuff. He's got 2 quick outs, and now he's got this guy down 0-2.
And it looks like they'd rather go after the next guy as the intentional walk signal comes here with 2 away.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a guy like that. He's just too dangerous, and they decided they'll take their chances with the next guy in the lineup.
Here's Chris Bryant now. And a rather interesting decision here is they'll put him on and move the runner into scoring position now.
Well, that's one way to do it, I guess. An intentional walk is one thing, but an intentional walk with a man on first is another. Strange strategy. I don't quite get it.
Kyle Schwarber is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Behind 0-2 now. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. He'll lead it off here to begin the second. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Liner towards second, but this will be gloved out there at second as he didn't have far to go for the out.
Batting 7, right fielder, John Lennon.
First delivery to him on the way. Lifted in the air out to left. Schwarber has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Now at the plate, Martin Maldonado. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. This one is launched. Look at this. Looking up is Contreras. Into the bleachers and gone.
Well, he was on cruise control, just needing one more out to get out of the inning, but he came up with a plan. Base is empty. He didn't have to think about shooting one to the opposite field or shortening the swing to move the runners. He just wound up and let her rip.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Astros off and run. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. Set to lead off the home half of the second. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
He's had to be sitting out over that outer half of the plate. For him to take those first 2 pitches right there, finds himself 0-2. I'll be surprised if the pitcher doesn't go right back to that spot.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. So coming to the plate, Jason Hayward. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless.
What? The playroom? Where's that at? Where? In a minute, okay?
1 out, nobody on.
Yeah, make
And this
it
catches
while I'm
the
playing
inside
this,
corner.
okay?
Good spot there.
Hayward.
0-2.
Yes. Yes.
And it's fouled away.
Yes.
Pulled toward right center field. Reddick is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. And now here's the versatile outfielder, Albert Almora Jr. Trying to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. And a base hit, the first of the game for the Cubs.
I can't tell you guys how fired up Bobby Cox used to get when the 8-hole hitter would get a knock. And I would know that, boys, because I batted an awful lot in that 8-hole in the early days.
And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. So digging in now, Daniel Murphy, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And this is going to find a seam in right center and should get to the ivy for extra bases. And the runner will score from second. He pulls into third safely as they take the lead with 2 runs scoring on the play. Here's Javier Baez. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout on the ground to the right side. Altuve fields it cleanly. Throw on to first, and an important pitch there. So stepping in, George Springer. He reached on a single in his first try.
Number 4, George.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Okay, y'all. Let's go! Second base hit of the night.
A base hit.
Hey guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Left side. And that's through for a hit. The relay.
Boy, something you don't see very often. You got a guy that can run at first base. Normally you'll see a hitter try to take a pitch or two, D-Row, to give that guy a chance to steal a bag.
You know, it's funny you say that, Dan, because coming up in those situations, you want to give the guy a chance, but you also realize...
Oh, and now meanwhile, this ball is cranked out to straightaway center field, and this one is going to leave the yard. It's a home run.
4-2, baby. Hey, if you're a Cubs fan, I'm sorry if we beat y'all in this World
Carlos
Series
Correa
right
now.
But
And on the
my
first
first
pitch,
ever
he
World
hits it
Series
in the air to
going to
right.
I
Hayward
wanna
has a read on it. 1 away. At the plate, Marwin Gonzalez hit it hard but lined out
you have
in
your
his
own
first
playroom
at-bat.
and you can make it where you can actually see your TV.
First pitch of the AB is swung on and lifted in the air to straightaway center. And he
I
will
have to turn
make
my
the
TV
play
all
out
the way
there, and there are
sideways.
2 away now. Striding in for Houston, Yuli Gurriel hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Swing and a little blooper to center. Baez onto the grass, but he won't get there. It falls in. And he'll make it back to first as the throw won't
Make
get
it where we can put on
They've gotten their hits
controllers.
in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of 2 ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics, and it seems to work.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone.
And that's my side.
We've seen these guys go deep 3 times so far in this one, guys.
D-Row, some days the fellas walk in with their hitting shoes on.
I'm
and
winning
this looks like
6-2.
one of those games.
Yeah, but there's a saying going around the dugout right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants a chance to get into that batter's box. I mean, there's no secret right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants up at the plate right now. They're feeling frisky. They're all pulling the trigger early, and it's working.
Standing in now, Hector Rondon. As he'll pick on the first pitch and line one back up the middle, and that's a base hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
I can't believe this guy hasn't been smiling all the way down to first base. For an American League pitcher who doesn't get a chance to work on this much, maybe takes BP a couple times a year, for him to be in a World Series game focused on executing pitches and to mix in a big base hit, what a special moment.
And that's going to get down in front of Hayward for a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third.
Yeah, Dan, he's got to feel pretty good about that. Not only did he have a great AB, first pitch hacking, but he smoked that ball to mix in a ribby.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire. Back here with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as the left-handed hitting power threat Anthony Rizzo starts out the inning. Down the third baseline. And that finds its way through for a base hit. Around first, he's digging for second.
I'm gonna have
And the
to
Cubs
put
could be onto something here. It's a
different
leadoff double.
person.
He just smoked this ball right down the line. Take a
I
look.
had to put a different pitcher in. Put
Ryan.
Charlie Morton in, I guess.
Here comes the Astros skipper up out of the Houston dugout. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. 0-1 the count. Rizzo stands at second with no outs. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Boy.
Two mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to
Sorry,
think he
Chris,
can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came
whenever we're
right
beating
at
y'all
him again with another
7-2,
good one.
I don't know
He ran the fastball by him for the
y'all gonna
punch
come back
out.
to this.
Bryant is dealt with for the first
series
out
is
in the
tied, so
bottom of the
I'm
inning.
tying the series, and I'm gonna be winning. I
Fastball,
know.
and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
Out the builder.
Popped him up.
Haha, you're out.
Bregman is there for it. And he brings it in for
Come
the
on.
second out of the inning.
Huh?
Here's the young catcher, Wilson
I don't
Contreras. Runner in scoring position with two gone. He's set. Here it comes. Fastball.
Dude,
that
Kai,
just
they're not
misses
my
inside.
friend. There's people.
Morton features one of
There's
the
a-
biggest
they're just people that are
yackers in the
watching me.
game. Curveball's got a ton of movement.
I know. He's one of my subscribers, I bet. I bet Drew Murray.
No
that
offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Saying all that, freaking
2 out here and a
one
runner
of
at
my
second.
subscribers. I'm probably about to intentional walk him. I'm about to pitch from the high and see if he swings.
And it's
Stop,
up to a 3-2
Jay,
full
please.
count now.
Dude, Jay, look how
Some
many
pitchers
comments
fall
there
into
is.
the trap of
There's
getting
freaking
in on
12
3-2
comments.
because they don't want to walk.
Strike
And
three,
we'll have to
babe.
leave it
Bye,
there as this is strike 3, and that
Let's see if I can
trying
add
to
some
pick things
more
up where we left off. Alex
to my
Bregman
lead.
comes in 1 for 2
Donna,
with that home run he hit earlier.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Here's Carlos Correa now. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Line
That's
toward
line
center
out.
field. Almora is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Did I have his freaking line out?
Riding
Oh
in
my
once
gosh.
again, Marwin Gonzalez.
Here, Murray, thanks for
He's 0 for 2 in
subscribing.
the ballgame so far. Swing,
Bye-bye.
and there it goes. Deep to left field. And bye-bye, that one's gone into the bleachers.
Bye-bye. Get that junk out of here. Don't pitch me one like that, dude. Just
On his
don't.
way toward the mound now is
Oh,
skipper Joe
Montgomery.
Madden.
No,
And he's going to make a change, and that'll do it for Jose Quintana. Now the Cuban import, Yuli Gurriel, as he'll pick
Line
on
out.
the first pitch and line
No,
one back up the
never
middle,
mind.
and that's a
That's not
base
a line
hit.
out. Get back, get back.
Lawn darts and hand grenades right there.
Jeez, dude.
Mixing in some knocks would be unlikely.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick. He's running. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And it is trouble that finds the gap for extra bases. The relay throw to
Safe!
third, but he's in
Get
there.
off the circle, let's
And
go!
Also on the play, a run comes across to score. At the plate, Martin Maldonado. His head-to-head history with Montgomery.
Let's see if I
Just a
can still
couple of
hold.
matchups,
That's
no
what I
hits
saw.
in 2 at-bats. Hard hit ball to second. Murphy's got it. Throw on to first, and they're able to escape the monster inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Night-night.
And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. And this one sails behind him as he bends out of the way. It's ball 2. And now things are starting to get a little more interesting down there. As you can see, he's taking some exception to the location of that last pitch.
Oh, this
So I'll
is
tell you,
strike
from
2.
where I'm sitting,
Strike 1
it looks like he's starting
What I
progressive
tell you, I
delivery
know
out
he
there.
didn't swing that.
Someone needs to remind him to stay back and let his arm get out front.
Popped him up.
That's mine, that's mine, that's mine, that's
Foul
mine.
ground.
Got him.
And he brings it in on the warning track.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again. Albert Almora. He singled and scored in his
Safe.
first appearance in this one.
Say Houston,
couldn't
we
lay off the
going
pitch
up
inside. It's
if it's
0-1.
you, Drew Murray, watching.
Yeah, Matty, you're seeing a lot of late swings on the fastball tonight because this guy has had everything working. He has them in the proverbial rocking chair.
Gonzalez moving to his left,
I
and he
thought
makes
I
the catch for the
missed
second
that.
out.
Now batting, the pitcher.
The next up, Mike Montgomery. Ball one.
Yes, sir.
Now the 1-0.
See if he moved it away in time.
And look out.
Oh,
Oh, that's
yeah.
got him. And any time you hit the pitcher, you're asking for trouble. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he fouls this one off.
Murphy.
Now a throw over. And he's back in standing. Montgomery is off of first with 2 away. Fouled away. In the dirt here. Good job there as the
Houston, we
count
going
goes to
up.
1 and 2.
I got the team on my
The
back.
1-2.
You gave me a chance.
And this
nobody
one gets
else did,
away.
and I love you for that. See, worst team in the league. It's gonna make everyone believe that
2
we are
runs,
about
3
to win
hits.
the World
No errors so far for the
Series.
Cubbies.
Oh, yeah. Got him.
The tag's there,
Got
and he's
him.
out trying to steal third. Great.
Series.
Into the box now, Charlie Morton. First at-bat of the game for him here in the 5th, as he was a late entrant into this one.
I got the
Liner
team on
towards
my
second.
back. You gave me a chance.
And
Nobody
the 5th
else
inning will
did.
start with a
I love
ground
you
out,
for that.
1 away.
We gonna see.
Now batting,
It's time to make everyone
Here's
believe
George
that
Springer. His
BRE
head-to-head history with
Miami,
Montgomery,
we going
batting
up.
500,
I
4
got the
for 8.
team on my back. You gave me a chance when
shot to
nobody
third.
else did, and I love you for that.
On
The
to
worst
first,
team
and
in
there
the
were 2
league.
down.
It's time to make everyone believe that BRE double T. You calling the pull the T's.
Jose Altuve.
So 2 are gone for the
Miami,
Astros
we
in the
going
5th.
up.
And striding in
I
the
got the
speedy
team on my
second
back.
baseman, Jose
You gave me
Altuve.
a chance when nobody else did,
Swinging a
and I love
soft
you for
liner.
that. The worst
That
team
gets
in
down,
the
and the
league.
inning
Time to
continues.
make everyone believe.
And a
That
good job to
BRE
get to it
double
quickly
T.
and get it
Calling
back
the
in.
pull the
That'll
T's.
hold him to a 2-out single.
Third baseman number 2.
Boy, this is just a case of another really good hitter finding a way, even though that was a soft liner, finding a way to get hits.
Yeah, he usually hits rockets and catches the barrel, but even his soft liners fall. Dan, he has a knack for keeping his bat in his zone and giving himself a chance much longer than the average ball.
I got the team
There
on
goes
my back.
Altuve. Strike called. Now the throw down.
Safe.
And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. And the runner's breaking for third. That's a strike to throw down. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
I will after this pitch.
A pause and the 0-2. Now the runner's on his way home. A bouncer up the middle. Throw pulls the first base.
Okay, I'm going. Ashley. Kyla and Jay want to see if you can go find them.
Off the bat.
Drew Murray, before what? Comment down. Comment
And those are
before
plays
what?
that cost you ball games. You're already losing, and then you make an
Yeah,
error
hey,
like
y'all
that
see
to
me
compound things.
steal all
That's how
those
things
bases.
snowball on you, and you start to feel like you can't do anything right.
First offering on its way. There goes Bregman off of first. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
No, these Astros are stealing everywhere. Astros.
And now the runner's trying for third. Strike taken. The throw.
Safe.
Well
We just
behind the
keep
play. That's
stealing
an easy
them.
stolen base.
That's not an easy thing to do, steal third base, especially off a catcher like this that has a good throwing arm.
The runner runners breaking for home. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Almora going back on it. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now.
The last at bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
Yeah, that last at bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away.
Let's see. I'm going to see if they can
So
actually
the batting order turns over now and set to go Daniel Murphy as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th. Can't say that I see the logic in this one, but they'll go ahead and intentionally walk the leadoff batter. Here's Javier Baez. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And now he'll step off quickly and look the runner back. And a rather interesting decision here is they'll put him on and move the runner into scoring position now.
You can do it. Huh?
First baseman number
What do you mean by go, you can do it, Drew?
Anthony Rizzo.
Ready for another chance? Anthony Rizzo. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. And a surprising intentional walk here from the dugout as that will now load the bases.
Third baseman Rick Ryan.
Here's the first pitch to him. No balls and 1 strike.
Whatever you want to do.
The pitcher has to find a way to minimize damage here.
Okay,
Maybe
yeah, I
take
get what
2
you're saying
outs
now.
for 1 run. Who cares? Get a double play.
I'm going to let him
pop up
come back.
strikeout. Something
and,
to get you back in this inning.
Behind 0-2 now.
Still trying to beat him.
And look out as that gets him. So that's going to bring home a run. Stepping in, Kyle Schwarber. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Oh, and he's hit by the pitch. And that'll be a painful run batted in. Set and the pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
Rizzo, the runner at third. Bryant on second. Schwarber at first with no outs. Almost got him to go around, but instead it's ball 3.
He drilled the previous batter, and now he falls behind 3-1 to this guy. The last thing you can do, though, is throw a fastball middle of the plate right here.
Here's Jason Hayward now. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Well, this inning pretty much has been one to forget for him, but he's still out there. And it's only going to get worse if he dwells on it and lets the frustration take over. Easier said than done, though.
And he's safe.
Y'all see that grab? Who's on
Stepping
first?
up to the
Contreras, you're
plate, Albert
you
Almora.
got
It
that.
was a flyout for him in his last trip. Popped him up. Reddick coming on. He can't get there as it falls in. 1-run score. And he's in safely to third as they also score a pair of runs on the play. It appears as though we'll see a pinch hitter now. The switch hitter Ben Zobrist has grabbed a bat and moved into the on-deck circle. No balls and a strike to count. Left side, but well fouled.
Hello? Are you going to your dad's house tonight? Today?
Has a look, now the pitch. Lays off that
Wait, you
time,
had
and
his,
it's 1
you
and
had
2.
his name? I'll play with y'all after this, okay?
Here's a high pop-up. Bregman waits on it. Oh, and this drops in the infield.
Now batting, second baseman Daniel
Now
Murphy.
back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Daniel Murphy. This, of course, his second appearance in the inning as they've now batted around. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. That's wide, 2-0.
There's certain pitches throughout the game that decide whether you win or lose it. This is certainly one of the bigger moments right here.
Look out. All over the place now. 3-0. Oh, and it misses ball 4, and that will force home a run. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball right over the inside corner.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
And that'll get down for a base hit. Zobrist rounds third and is digging for the plate. And he will score as well. Now the third man has scored. And my goodness gracious, an inside the park grand slam. Come on.
Boy, the home fans are loving that inside the Parker. Looked like he was carrying a piano around his back when he rounded third, but he made it. Somebody get him an oxygen mask.
And that's in there, base hit. And he'll pull into second with one away.
He's been making it look real easy out there. 2 at-bats, 2 doubles. They might want to think about pitching around him the next time he steps in because he looks locked in for this one.
Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. Bregman is over now, and he's got it for route number 2. Ready now, Kyle Schwarber. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch. Schwarber connects and sends a ball to deep right field. And that's off the scoreboard. What a blast. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Springer is there to make the catch, and merciful. Carl Edwards Jr. takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. Now the Cuban import, Yuli Gurriel. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get...
He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out. So 1 gone in the inning, and that brings up the right fielder, Josh Reddick. Hit out towards second. Backhanded. Throw not in time, and he beat.
What?
Can you close this?
Yeah. Take that blanket from right there, Jay. Pull that from right there.
It out for his 3rd hit tonight. At the plate, Martin Maldonado. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit the other way out toward right field. On the move is Hayward. 2 gone.
Yeah, well.
The pitcher, number 50, Charlie Morton.
Brian McCann will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first.
On that
High
pitch,
in the
he
air
can't
out to
throw
center
it.
field. Waiting on it is Almora. And that ends the inning. So a 4. Lance McCullers enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. McCullers, just 24 years of age. He was a first-round pick during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name. Kids are buying his jerseys.
Popped him up. And Hayward's now 0 for 3 so far as he's retired again here for the first out. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
What?
Can you take the headphones off?
They are.
I want you to leave them off.
Yeah, this guy's having a good day right there. You can tell he is all over. His timing is spot on. This pitching staff is going to have to find a way to attack him a little bit.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Stays alive. Still 0-2.
No, I can throw the game. You can. Kyla! Come here.
The 0-2 once more. Count remains at 0-2. Bases are empty. 1 man out. A ball and 2 strikes.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare. A guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that can throw towards home plate.
And there's out number 2. Addison Russell will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. There's a little chopper up the middle. Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
Oh my gosh.
Here's Daniel Murphy now. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Grounder down the line at third. Throw won't get him. Now at the plate, Javier Baez. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Gonzalez looking up. This one's into the bleachers and gone. So striding forward now, Anthony Rizzo. He hit a 2-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance. The windup and the 0-1. Fouled off. Wind up and the 0-2 pitch.
Up 12-2.
Swing and a little tapper, but it gets fouled.
Down 17-12.
Here's another 0-2.
World Series, so.
Rolled slowly to first. Gurriel picks it up and will step on the bag himself, and the inning. Brandon Kinsler is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 20.
Here's George Springer. Lifetime against Brandon Kinsler. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move.
There are any more streaming today or not? Just one.
Okay, Drew,
into
I
later
might
innings,
not.
down by a
So
bundle.
I don't
It's
want
time
to
to
tell
get
you
some
I'm
base
gonna,
runners
and I don't
and
do
hopefully
anymore,
a long ball to get
but I
them
don't
back
want
into
to tell
this
you
one.
I'm not,
Almora
and I
is
do.
there, and he
So
has it for
I'm
the
just
first out.
Gonna,
Here's the second
so I
baseman,
might
Jose
just
Altuve.
check, okay?
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Grounded back up the middle. And that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball is going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Just got a piece up the line.
Oh my gosh.
The 0-1 pitch. Now a bunt attempt here, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. He's on the move again from first. Pitch outside, the throw way late, and he's in there easily at second.
That's a swipe of the bag, and this catcher, he throws really well too, so that's not easy. Good job there by the base runner.
A ball and 2 strikes, here it is. Taken for strike 3, the throw, and it skips in as he steals the bag easily. Here's Carlos Correa now. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
Now a dive, but he can't get there, and this is going to be trouble out there in left center. The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at the deficit. And he'll scramble back to the bag and be there safely.
Boy,
I
this
need
guy's having a great
FOMO.
game here so far.
I need FOMO too tight.
Earlier in the night, and that base hit
I'm
right
more
there
to be-
drives in his 3rd run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and timing is on point with that pitcher's windup. And that's exactly been the case today. He not only mixed it.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Astros plate 1 on a couple of hits. On now to the bottom of inning number 7. The Cubs lead this one.
Oh, well,
17
do you like me?
to 13.
Do you like watching me live? If you do, comment.
Here's Chris Bryant now. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground. And
You
here's a
like,
fastball
if
called
you
for strike one.
think I'm good at Fortnite,
You know, you look at this
comment
hitter,
your
he doesn't care about
Fortnite
being
name,
down
and if
0-1.
you
He
have
doesn't care
Fortnite,
about having
and
2 strikes to him.
after this game,
He's
I'll
got
play
the
with you,
utmost
okay?
confidence
Okay.
in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
Really, Jaden?
That's in
Just
there,
kidding.
and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Those three-
Not looking good after being down 0-2. I think at the very least, you got to work this pitcher's count a little bit. Try and get back into a decent count where maybe you can come through it.
And that's the first out.
Up next for the Cubs,
I'm not.
left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
You had the show 18.
We'll stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Do you have Ring Royale? I have to see him comment.
And a fastball
Do you have a
swung
PS4?
on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Do you have a phone?
Behind
Are you
0-2
watching on a
now.
phone or a tablet? If you do,
Wind
comment
up
which
and
one.
the 0-2 pitch. He struck him out. The third time he's fanned in the game. 3 up, 3 down. Justin Wilson has been summoned from the bullpen
And
as
if you
he'll do
don't,
so to
just
start
tell
the
me,
8th.
comment which one you're playing on,
Now
which
the
one you're
Cuban
watching.
import Yuli Gurriel.
On iPad?
On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of
What
singles.
games do you have on there that you can play with, like somebody else that has PS4?
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Softly hit out to short. And a leaping try there, but he comes up a bit short as this is into left center, a base hit.
Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's a soft liner, but leadoff
Stop.
man on usually poses problems.
Digging in, Josh Reddick. 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game. Liner toward right center. And that's going to be a base hit for Reddick.
Boy, talk about having a day, Debo. He gets his 4th knock of the game, but mixed in with one of those 4 was a round tripper. Not a bad day.
Yeah, you have 5, maybe a handful of games that you can throw out 4 knocks throughout the course of the year. Add in a tater to go with it. He's smiling. His food's going to taste better tonight.
Runner breaks for third. Swinging a ground ball to third. And there's one down now.
The pitcher number 42, Lance McCullers.
Tony Kemp will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 18, Tony.
Hit out towards second. Gloved by Murphy. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
They get the run there, but this late in the game with the lead in hand, you'll definitely trade an out for a run. That doesn't mean a whole lot.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A swing and a shot hit
Now
down
let
the
me know
corner.
that it's not-
Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. As we near the end of this one, I think it's safe to say that the story of the game has undoubtedly been the long ball. Guys, what do you think about what we've witnessed?
Well, as a former offensive player, I absolutely love it. Kudos to both.
I have to score more.
So in now for Chicago, Jason Hayward. He flew out in his last at-bat. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Hard on the ground toward short. Correa moving to his right. And Hayward's tough night continues as he's retired yet again. And that's out number 1.
Center fielder, number 5.
Time now for our starter comparison, and that tells the story. As you can see, neither guy. Brad Peacock answers the call now, looking to get this one onto the 9th inning without any trouble. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. And that one just missed outside. 1 out, nobody on. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Almora with an even count, 2-2.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heated.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. And that's the 2nd out. Ian Happ will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 8.
A ball and no strikes. Hit hard to the right side. Foul.
He wasn't fooling anybody with that fastball. He barreled it up nice right there. He's just got to find a way to keep it fair.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Gonzalez is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Cubs are down in order, but they in fact still lead this. Welcome back to MLB Network. Great to have you with us from Chicago as the 9th inning is set to get underway. Safe situation looming here, and they'll hand the ball off to the hard-throwing right-hander Brandon Morrow. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Hey, excellent job right there, leading off the inning with a base hit. We got to keep this line moving. We cannot stop. Nobody can make an out. We have to find a way to put 2 men, maybe 3 men, put some pressure on this team.
There goes Altuve. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted high and deep into the bleachers and gone.
What is that?
It's a 2-run homer for Alex Bregman. His 2nd of the game, as it's now a 1-run ball game. Here's Carlos Correa now.
Thank you.
First offering on its way. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Schwarber is after it. 1 down. Stepping in, Marwin Gonzalez. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line-out. First pitch of the at-bat. He pulls this one into right, and that's in for his 2nd hit of the afternoon.
Look at him jump all over that first pitch, using aggression to get himself a knock through the right side.
In now, Yuli Gurriel. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. Schwarber has a beat on it. 2 gone. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. In prior outings against Brandon Morrow, he's a 300 hitter, 3 for 10. Here comes the first pitch. This is pulled into right. But this is taken in as a perfect metaphor to end this one, as that ball was hit hard, but the ball game is over. Plenty of offense here in this one as we give you one final look at the line score. And fellas, when you're on the big stage here at the World Series, you want to make sure you bring the A game, and this man right here certainly did. He's our top.
Why did I let them do that? We're down 2-1. Probably gonna lose this one too. Watch, we're about to freaking be losing.
Leading
I
off for
love
Houston,
this.
center fielder.
Now the first pitch here from Lester.
George Springer.
Hit down the third base line. Bryant's got it. And the throw
What
takes
are
the
you
first
doing?
baseman right into the charging
I did
path
not
of the
tell you
base
to
runner.
go. I'm down.
Here's George Springer. He was cut down at second, attempting to stretch a base hit his first time through. First pitch on its way. Skied into straightaway right. Hayward on the run. He's got it, and there are two down now.
Thanks, Marcus Gray Jr. Thanks for saying that.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Javier Baez.
The shortstop.
The 2-2. Hit in the air to center field. On the move is Springer. And that's
Thanks,
the first
Drew
out
and
of the
Marcus.
inning. So now it'll be the four-hole hitter, Chris Bryant, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. The 0-1 on its way. Hit in the air toward the gap in right center. On the move is Reddick, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. The relay to third now, but he's safe as a run will score on the play as well. So the Houston lineup turns over, and to the plate, George Springer. It
You do?
was a
Well, I do
flyout
too.
for him in
No,
his
it's like
last
the
trip.
Cubs.
First delivery to him on the way. Grounded down the third baseline. This is foul for the first strike.
I'm purposely letting him win last game. If you ask Drew, if you know him, I let him come back and win.
Now Lester's 0-1. Hit hard, but this will be a foul ball.
Who, the Cubs? Marcus, the Cubs?
0-2, here it comes. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. The catch will be made in front of the ivy, and now here comes the runner from third. And they're on the board as this is now a 3-1 ball game. Here's George Springer.
Center fielder, number 4. George.
First pitch of the at-bat. 0-1 the count.
What?
White, base runner at
In a
first
minute,
with
okay?
one out.
It's not the end of this game.
And this one's in the dirt.
Hey, Marcus, mine is too.
Good job
That's
keeping
my
it
favorite.
close
I've
as the count
already
goes
won a
to
World
1-1.
Series with them, though.
Now Lester deals the 1-2. And the fastball sails on him, and that's to the backstop. And you can forget about the double play now as the runner moves up to second base. And a full count to
I'm
George
purposely
Springer
doing this.
at
I just
3-2.
want to win a World Series.
That's a good job right there.
I'm just-
Very rarely see.
Oh, that ball comes in and gets him. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more. And this will kick off the third base bag. And they won't get an out here, but the trade-off will be that by hitting the bag, it
I
may
did too,
very well have
Marcus. I
prevented
did
a
too.
run from scoring.
Wow.
And it's fouled
Dude,
away.
this...
Ready
Chris.
with the 0-1.
Chris tagged
A little
third
bouncer.
before he
Lines
got
up
there.
foul for the second strike. Popped him up. Bryant has a play. And he brings it in on the warning track.
Yeah, I do. I could do that, Drew. I'm going to
Here's
stay
Carlos
with
Correa
the
now.
Cubs. I'm not
These
going
guys
back.
trail by 4, but the bases are juiced, so a home run ties it. And that's in there. Base hit. 1 run is scored. And a second run is across. And
Why
the
would you
runner
come all the
scores
way
all
up?
the way
Why
from
would-
first as they try and chip away at their deficit. It's now a 5-4 ball game.
Long single.
Standing in, Marwin Gonzalez. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Swinging a ball chop foul down the left side. 3 runs already home here. Hit on the ground is short.
That was easy at 2.
Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired.
I had to correct myself.
So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a man left. Get out the mic. Will Harris gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound.
Come
and
on,
start the
Anthony
home
Rizzo.
second.
Let's go.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Here comes the first pitch. Shows bunt as
What?
he gets this one down.
That should have been down to the third
Throw to
base
first will
line.
get him as they pounce on it quickly to snuff out the bunt attempt.
Up next for the Cubs.
All right, come on,
Chris
Chris.
Bryant now. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA.
And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Gonzalez has to range back a ways, but he makes the catch in front of the ivy for out number 2.
Left fielder.
Here's Ben Zobrist now. Career numbers against Will Harris. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Down the first baseline. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Well, he's waiting on the breaking ball there and sends it to deep right
It's
field.
gone.
And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. Around second is Zobrist. He's headed for third. The relay throw. Well, he thought about going for third, and now that runner's in no man's land out there. And he'll just slap the tag on the runner between second and third
Me
to
too,
end
Marcus.
the inning.
I like Ronald and Freddie.
Ready once again, Yuli Gurriel. He singled his last time up.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
A ball and a strike to count to the Astros' first baseman. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Hayward coming on. He makes the play. A fine running catch to get the first out of the inning.
Right fielder. John
Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call. Popped him up. Rizzo is there. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting. Catcher.
Next up for the Stros, Martin Maldonado. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Waiting at it is Almora, and the inning is over. Astros go. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would